Things to carry when you travel to USA from your respective home countries. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your friend Vijay Yadav with a new video in the Clark University vlog series. And in this video, I'm going to tell you about everything that you need to pack to travel to USA from your home countries. Now, you are watching this video because you have made it through all. You have got the offer from your university. You have accepted the offer. You have got your visa approved, hopefully, and then now you have booked your tickets and now you're planning to travel, and now comes the bigger part and the hard part, to pack your bags. That is one of the hardest part too, I would accept, because when I was doing my packing, I unpacked 3 times while I was doing it because of the restrictions of the dimension of the bag, let's say the weight of how much you can carry, and all other things I would tell you. Now when I came here, I understood what all things that I should have avoided actually, to carry, which I can easily get here in USA and in a relatively better price. So I would talk more about that too, but this is the video that you want to watch if you are traveling to USA from your respective home countries. And I will provide you with a list of things that you should carry, where to carry, like check-in bag or your carry-on bag, and what will you need at what stage of your travel journey, right? If you find this video helpful, of course do like it, share it with your friends, and stay subscribed to the channel, because that gives me a lot of motivation to make these videos, and I get a kind of affirmation that this kind of videos is helpful for people. And stay subscribed to the channel. And now let's get directly into the video. So first of all, we will talk about the luggage that is allowed to you. So with my experience, most of the airlines will allow you 2 baggage of each 23 kgs, making to like 46 kgs that you can carry all together. And there will be 1 more baggage allowed, that is carry-on baggages, for you to have yourself in the plane itself. So you have to decide what you need to pack accordingly. Now if you are someone who already has a bag, or you're planning to purchase a bag, just make sure that you purchase the bags in the dimensions that is suggested by the airline. So go to the airline website, check those dimensions once, and then try to align yourself in with them, so that there's no problem for you at the airport while checking in. Purchase with possibly if TSA lock, it's not an absolute mandatory one, but if you can, just do it, just to avoid the hassle. So do go to the website of the airlines, check what are the dimensions of the baggage they allow, and then start from there. Now one more important thing that I will talk about is money, that you need to carry some money while you're traveling from your home country to the destination country, because you need to spend some money on the way, I think so. Because let's say for example, you will have a transit, you will have a layover, so you will stop at any airport. Let's say my journey was from Mumbai to Boston and via Germany, so I had a layover in Frankfurt. I had a debit card, and that is an international debit card, which is allowed like everywhere to spend. So I did spend some extra on the charges, but it was allowed. But at least I had a card that I could use to spend money anywhere. Once you reach USA, within the first 1 or 2 days, or let's say in the 1 week itself, you can open a bank account with just few documents like your passport, your ID card. Then you can get all your money transferred to that particular bank account. So those are the 2 points I would like to mention here before you start packing. Now let's start with the list of things to carry. So the first thing to carry is travel documents. The most important thing is the document that you need to carry. You need your passport, of course. So make a list of everything that I'm talking about, and then you just make a list, print it out, and try to check it off. So the first thing is passport. Second thing is your I-20, which you receive from your respective university, which is very important for you to carry all the time. Third thing is college admission letter. Then you need to have copies of your flight ticket, right? So now these 4 things is probably the most important ones that you need to carry all the time with you. Now these 4 documents you need to keep outside, accessible to you, handy to you, not in the check-in luggage. You need to carry that in your carry-on bag, or maybe probably a handbag which you will carry in the flight, because you need to show this document many times while you're traveling. You'll have to show that in your home country's airport security place, then maybe immigration place, and then once you do the transit, you'll have to show it there. Then when you reach USA, the homeland security point, it will be there, where you need to show your I-20, you need to show your offer letter from your university, you might need to show your flight ticket, you might need to show I-20, and of course passports. So these 5 documents: passport, I-20, admission letter, flight ticket, copy of these documents outside handy to you. So do not forget to carry it this way. Other documents that you need to carry, which is apart from this one, which probably could go in your carry-on bag. Do not put that in the check-in bag. put the next set of your documents, which I'm going to talk about now, in your carry-on bag, right? Because you might not need it like directly on every counter, but you might need it while you're traveling. And plus it is safe for you to carry all your documents while like with you in the carry-on. Do not put that in the check-in bag, right? So the next set of documents that you need to carry is all your degree certificates, all your college degree certificates, whatever extracurricular activities you have provided to university or you might have. Just carry all the degree certificates. Make extra copies of these documents. Do it from India itself. Xerox is very expensive here, so all the degrees, all the mark sheets that you have, carry originals, and then also create a copy of it, right? And then carry those copies too with yourself. Third thing I would say is recommendation letter. So whatever recommendation letter you might have got for this university or anything, carry the originals, make copies of that too. You might need it in future. Fourth thing I would say is university transcripts. So whatever university you are coming from, or previous university, previous undergrad university, take the official transcripts, make multiple copies of it, and bring that here with you. And one more important thing is click your passport size photo, the recent passport size photos, and bring it, maybe at least 16 to 24 copies of it. You will need it, not might, you will need it. And the price for passport size photo is very expensive here in USA. You get 3 pieces or 4 pieces of passport size photo for $8, which is like very expensive for a passport size photo. So click your recent photos before traveling to USA and have your passport size photos with you. So that completes your travel documents. The second thing I would tell you to carry is ethnic wear, formal wear. So ethnic wear is required for you if you are coming from India, for example, or you can consider that for your respective home country. But if you are coming from India, Nepal, or any other country or where you are rich with culture, so you can carry your ethnic wear, because it will be very expensive for you to buy if you need one to wear in USA, right? So you will have festivals, you will have certain occasions where you will find friends and family from your own country, and then there could be some kind of celebration and you need to wear that ethnic wear, and you might miss out if everyone else is wearing and you don't have it. So you might need to carry at least one ethnic wear of your own country, and then probably that is one of the things that I would tell you to carry. Formal suits, if you can. I don't have it personally, but if you need to go into some interview, you need to go into some presentation, maybe it would be required. So you can carry a full set of a suit to USA from your home country, probably because it is cheaper there and you can get it stitched very nicely. I don't have it, so I did not find an absolute requirement for it. I spoke to my seniors when I was coming here and they mentioned that they never had to wear it, so I just did not bother to carry. But if it's something that you think you might need it, I would suggest you to purchase that back in India itself. So ethnic wear and formal dresses will be the second number of thing that I would ask you to carry. Third thing is regular clothes. Let's say you're coming, of course, for the fall semester, so you do not need winter clothes, right? So do not pack any winter clothes, and I'll come to that part later on. Pack normal everyday wears like t-shirts, shirts, at least four sets of t-shirt, 4 sets of shirt, and 4 pair of jeans. I would say that at least pack that much clothes. Do not bring too much clothes because your bag will get filled very quickly. Keep some space, but if you have a scope for that, do it. Apart from that, most important thing is undergarments. Yes, undergarments is very important for you to carry. It has been suggested to us, and of course we do feel the need to it, because in USA you do not wash clothes every day. At least you will wash your clothes 7 days or 3 days or 4 days, whatever it is, but you need a lot of undergarments. So I would recommend you for both girls, boys, for both. You have to carry your undergarments at least, I would say, 15 pairs of it. So 7 is something that is told to have. It's good for 7 days, but sometime you might get busy and you might not have a chance to wash it like every weekend. I would say carry 15 pairs of undergarments. It's very mandatory for you to carry them, and it is something that you might not go directly and purchase in USA as you reach, because it is expensive. And secondly, you might not get time as you come here, so do carry that. Now for the winter shopping, do not do it if you are coming in fall semester. I would give this as a suggestion. If you want to take it, that's a good thing, but do not do your winter shopping as of now if you're coming in fall semester, because when you come in fall semester, it won't be cold. It is a normal weather. At least 26-30 degrees will be there, so you can bring all your general clothes. You do not need to fill your bags with snow boots, snow jackets, and all that stuff, which we had to do when I came in January, because that's the winter time. spring semester. So spring semester people, you will have to purchase winter clothes, but people who are coming from fall semester, you do not need to buy winter clothes. You can purchase good quality of winter clothes while you reach here, once you reach here, because you will have time. Once you reach here in fall semester, you will have at least 3 to 4 months before the winter starts here in November, or max to max in December is when the winter starts. So you can actually do the shopping for yourself once you are here. And then clothes here for winter are much better than India, because it is meant for this weather. So it will be much better for you to buy a snow boot or a jacket or anything. And even if you, let's say you want to carry it, carry 1 or 2 maximum sweaters or sweatshirt. That's it. That's the maximum I would recommend. Now the fourth thing I would talk about, electronics. So if you are someone who is looking to purchase a laptop or an iPad or an iPhone, anything electronics that you think that you need to have for your class and your school, I would suggest not to buy it. If you already have one which is good enough for you to carry, it's not too heavy, right? Let's say you could carry, of course, if you have it, like. But now if you're thinking to purchase that right now while you're in India or your home country, don't purchase it, because you will get good MacBooks or Windows laptops while you are here in USA. You can reach here, make a Amazon account, open your bank account, that's it, and then you can probably order it and get it delivered for you within days. It's very easy. Plus you will get the electronic product cheap here. I assume that from anywhere, wherever you are, you will get it cheaper here in USA. So I'm talking specifically about India. So electronics, I would recommend you to buy once you reach here, if you have not already purchased it. If you already have it, of course, feel free to carry it. It's always good to have your own stuff already. You don't need to purchase them. That's the thing. But if you're buying it, don't buy. You can buy from here. Fifth thing is utensils. Now you need to carry utensils, not too much, but enough for you to cook for at least 2 to 3 people. Yes, 2 to 3 people, because you will make friends and you might need to cook for them too, in a friendly way, not like you are obliged to do it, but in a friendly way. Let's say you're cooking, then you can cook for 2 3 people. So bring something like vessels which is enough for cooking for 2 or 3 people. That's one scenario. Second scenario is, again, you can bring the big ones. Even if you're not sharing with anyone, you can make it for yourself for 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 meals. So bring a little bigger vessels. Now pressure cooker is one thing which is very important. You need a pressure cooker if you're coming from India or from any Southeast Asia, I think so, because we use cooker, not electric cooker. So pressure cooker is something that you might want to carry, and you can carry certain accessories that the pressure cooker has, like the whistle, like the rubber thing. You can carry those things extra, because you might not get it here as easily as you could get in India. So carry pressure cooker, carry the big ones, at least 3 to 5 liters one, right? And carry every other utensils like glass, plates to eat, spoons, fork. At least carry one set of everything that's probably required. Spatulas, you can get it, but again, it is not absolute mandatory. You can bring it which you think you might need from India itself, specific, like as I said, pressure cooker. But you get everything here too, and not that expensive. You can get all kind of utensils here as well. You can order from Amazon. There is a shop called as Dollar Tree, where you get spatulas, where you get spoons, forks, everything within $1 itself. So you can do that as well. So you do not need to bring absolute everything in your luggage. You can bring things which you won't get here, like pressure cooker is a must. You can bring a pan for making rotis or tawa. Those kind of things is important. So that's what I would say for utensils. Now sixth thing is medicines. Bring over-the-counter medicines from India itself or your home country. Now over-the-counter medicines means all general purpose medicines. I bought a one full box of medicines, like for headache, for cold, for joint pains, for like a release spray, iodex, balms for anything, those kind of stuff, like cosmetics, your moisturizers, your creams, your hair oils. Bring all those things. It's very mandatory. You will need it, and you might not get it as easily as you get in India, specific brands. Moisturizers, creams, sunscreens, all those things you will of course get here, and much better ones, of course, but you will not go and purchase that as you reach. So that's why you can bring over the counter medicines, because prescribed medicines are difficult to get here. You will have to get prescriptions and stuff. Make one full set of everything, and probably that will be very helpful for yourself. Seventh thing, carry spices. If you are from India, carry your spices, because you will need it. Carry all kind of spices, but again, not too much. You get it all here. There are Indian marts here, there are Indian shops. You get everything, absolute everything. But once you're traveling, you can remove 1 or 2 clothes, that's fine, but you put your spices, some home cooked food which you eat or which you're habituated to eat. Let's say your mom cooks good laddus, your your mom cooks good stuff, bring that. That's more important for you. Bring spices, all kind of spices. Do not carry sugar and salt, that might be not allowed. And do not carry rice, because that is not allowed. I'll make another section where I will list out all the things that is allowed or not. Maybe I need to clarify myself. But again, carry spices, so that is very important, like all kind of spices like rai, jeera, garam masala, and all kind of good spices. Okay, you carry all those things. Carry homemade cooked foods, ready to eat foods. That is very important. Eighth thing I think in the list is ready to eat meals, like Maggi packets, soup packets, or ready to cook vegetables, not vegetable, ready to cook rice, or ready to cook meals. There are so many brands that offer like ready to cook food. Carry them, at least 10 to 12 packets for initial days, or some days where you are feeling so lazy to cook, or for days where you have so much assignments where you cannot cook. So carry those stuff, ready to eat foods, a lot of packets of Maggi, the big ones. Do not bring the small ones, bring big ones. You might need to share it with your friends and your roommates maybe, but again, carry them. That's a very important things to bring, and that's how you can make friends actually. Invest in these things. Do not carry too much clothes, do not carry winter clothes. Carry a lot of food, ready to eat food. Carry a lot of spices. Ninth one is, I forgot one thing to mention, that scientific calculator and power banks. So for scientific calculator, it is said usually that you need to carry scientific calculator. In my experience, you do not need to carry scientific calculator. I did not have to use it, and even if you need to use it, you can buy it here. It's not that expensive. It is told it is expensive, but I'm not sure why. It is just $8 to $10. You can get a scientific calculator here in USA, so you do not absolutely need to buy in India and carry it. If you already have one, carry it, but you don't need to purchase it while you're coming, so you don't need to buy that scientific calculator. Apart from that, if you are a person who wears specs, I would recommend you to purchase 3-4 sets of specs that you specifically use. If you have some number, maybe you need to get those optics created in India itself, so you can bring extra pair of specs for yourself if you are someone who wears it. I don't wear it, so I have no idea about it, but I have heard about this problem from one of my friend. She has 3 to 4 pairs of her specs with different shades so she could get fashionable as well. So now again, this is a recommendation about specs. If you want, you have to get some pairs extra for yourself, and that will be very helpful. So I think that's the 9th point we have covered. For the 10th point, carry whatever you want to carry now. If you have some space left, even now after all this list, carry whatever you can, and then bring stuff that you want to share with your new friends that you might make here, or with me. Yeah, you will meet with me, and then carry some stuff for me maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Again, if you have spaces, feel free to put whatever you want. And then I hope that this comprehensive list of stuff to carry to USA helped you in some way to understand and to pack your bag. So thank you again for watching. Stay subscribed, like the video if you found this helpful, share it with your friends who are coming to USA, and share it with someone who might find it useful. And leave your comments below with your questions, whichever you might have. Have a nice day. Take care.